So, is becoming a clinical research coordinator worth it? Let's find out. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and you're watching The Brown Feminist. Over 10 years of experience in the research industry, spanning basic science, clinical research, healthcare, and so much more. Today, I'm going to be answering you this very important question that I get asked a lot by people who are considering transitioning into the clinical research industry. And that is it worth it to become a research coordinator? If you didn't know, a research coordinator is somebody who manages all the logistics, administration, some finances, and even some clinical data management parts of research. Typically, we see these roles in hospital sites, academic sites, clinics, and other site-level areas or institutions where people do academic clinical research or pharma-sponsored clinical research. So is clinical research coordinator position a position that's worth investing your time and energy to get it? My answer is threefold. In the first two scenarios, I will be describing how it can absolutely 100% be worth it. So first scenario is if you are looking for something that has good work-life balance, you're willing to stay in a role that doesn't pay a whole lot of money, but it's not minimum wage, it's much better than minimum wage. And with a median income, you get to have a predictable 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, hybrid kind of work life or even in-person work life. And you get to have good benefits, good pensions, good work-life balance. If that is a scenario that you see yourself in, you want to be there long-term, you want to retire like that, it is 110% worth it to become a research coordinator. I have known research coordinators who've been doing that job for 20, 30, 40 years and retiring in that role. Is it a good idea? 100%. If that's what you want, it is absolutely a great place to be. Typically, when you're working as a research coordinator under a hospital research institute affiliated with a hospital in Canada, you are actually able to get the same kind of benefits as most of the hospital employees, including the nurses, including other hospital staff. This means you would have very good pensions, which very few fields have nowadays. That's not just matching your RRSP, but it's actually like a good pension fund where you and your employer both contribute to, and then it grows over time. And then once you retire till the rest of your life, you actually get an inflation adjusted index pension fund where it's just going to keep paying you. It's never going to run out. As long as you're alive and that pension fund is alive, you're going to keep getting a portion of your salary, which can be up to 60-70% of your salary in the best 5 years of work. So why wouldn't you want these kind of benefits? In addition, usually research coordinators at hospital sites get good time off, paid time off. Our PTOs start at like 3 weeks and can go up to 6-7 weeks by the time you have like 10-15 years of work with that organization. Who wouldn't want to not work a month and a half or 2 months of the year and enjoy paid time off and then come back refreshed, productive, and so much better able to do their jobs? We don't have crazy workload. A lot of the work is either pharma sponsored and managed through hospital policies. A lot of the work is through federal grants or other research grants. And so, yes, if you surpass the first couple of years and find a team where you can find good job security, then on, you don't really have to act like it's a private entity. You don't have to do a crazy amount of workload to constantly show efficiency or risk layoffs. That is pretty typical for research coordinator positions in Canada. So in this scenario, if you're somebody who's looking for that good work-life balance, you want to be able to give time to your family or to your other hobbies or your other businesses on the side, and you want like a stable source of income, which is of course going to grow year over year, and then there could be some internal opportunities to go up, sure, this is a really good opportunity. So in that case, yes, becoming a clinical research coordinator is worth it. Now let's look at scenario number 2. In scenario 2, a lot of people who eventually want to go into higher paying roles, some people have talked to me that want to eventually go back and practice medicine again in North America. Maybe they're internationally trained medical graduates, and they want to gain some research experience while earning money. that's a great role to get into clinical research coordinator roles. Some people want to use it as a stepping stool for other higher paying jobs, either in pharma, CRO, tech sectors, and other places. Again, it's a really great stepping stool for a job too. Even if you stay within kind of the hospital environment or the site environment, you can find a research coordinator role is pretty foundational. It's pretty broad. As a research coordinator, you can get a wide variety of skills. You're managing people, you're liaising with different kinds of departments within the hospital, whether it's finance, whether it's legal, whether it's ethics. You're speaking to physicians and managing their workloads and times and how, it's required with regards to research. You're speaking to a lot of patient partners. You're responsible for like audits happening on research projects. So you gain a lot of different variety of skills, and you can leverage that with a year or two of experience to go into your next role, whether that's like a trial manager, like a senior coordinator, whether that's moving industries to a research associate role in a CRO. So if you want to use it as a stepping stool and you play your cards right, you're using it strategically, you're building up your resume, you're not like staying there forever, but you're staying there just the right number of years and doing just the kind of variety of work to build up your resume, build up your references, build a strong network, and then move to the next role as a stepping stool, then again, yes. Now, this is the kind of role that is 100% worth it. Now, let's look at scenario number 3. In scenario 3, you are coming and putting in a lot of money and putting in a lot of time, putting in a lot of effort, putting in a lot of resources to maybe go to school, all to become a clinical research coordinator. And you are expecting this to have a big payout. I'm sorry, in that case, it is not worth it. Because a lot of the times people come in with false expectations. We see so many influencers nowadays talking about, oh, clinical research coordinator life is glamorous. It might not be for you. They say that they're going to get paid really well. You might find after the first couple of years, if you are someone who's paying a mortgage, who has car loans, who's supporting a family, that the money is not usually that good. Yes, it's over minimum wage. Yes, it grows 3 to 5% year over year. But it is often limited by the fact that these, grants only fund like junior coordinators. It's really hard to justify to federal research grants why you can't make a more junior person do the same job and why to give somebody a promotion year over year just based on their experience. So the salary range in Canada, especially in Ontario, ranges anywhere from like 40 to 80,000 a year, which, after the first couple of years of work experience, it's not a lot of money. You need to stay competitive. If you're somebody who's very ambitious and you're like, I am a coordinator, why isn't it paying well? Well, in that scenario, it really is not going to be worth it for you to be a coordinator. You have to adjust your expectations. You're either using this as a stepping stool to get to other roles, or you're using this as an excellent, strong, stable support, cash flow, and healthy work-life balance where you enjoy the work, you're willing to do this for the rest of your life and enjoy all the benefits that come with it. But if you're really expecting the research coordinator work itself to start becoming a high-paying role with lots of opportunities to expand your skills beyond the scope that I've mentioned, then no, it's not going to be worth it. So yes, it takes a little bit of time to become a research coordinator. You either need some schooling or you need a little bit of experience as a research assistant sometimes. Sometimes you can come in fresh grad from a biological science subject and just become research coordinator from the get-go if you interview well. That's definitely also been happening more and more. It's a really good job to be in for at least a couple of years and get a strong foundation. It's a job where you can build confidence. It's a job where you can build your network. It's a job where you can take the time to figure out what you want to do next in life, or if this is how you envision life going forward. So yeah, if you have unrealistic expectations from what a research coordinator's life is, then you are not going to find that this role is worth it. So I hope that this video has been helpful to those of you who keep asking me, is it really worth it to become a clinical research coordinator in the US or Canada? I hope this video has been helpful to all of you, and if it was, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Now, I also want to talk to you a little bit Before you make any major decisions about going into clinical research, maybe it's time to just learn a little bit more about what it entails. If you want to go into clinical data management, what it entails. A really good resource that I personally used as well was Coursera. So listen to this little video about how you can utilize Coursera in the next couple of months to really gain that insight and that knowledge without having to spend a whole lot of money on a new degree. If you are new to the industry of clinical research and clinical trials, then an excellent resource to have is Coursera. Now, Coursera is an online platform, and it's a leading platform where more than 325 leading universities across the world, including prominent ones such as Duke, Stanford, Yale, and others, actually provide courses. Some are free, some have small payment amounts, but they're completely worth it to just understand these core concepts, which will build the foundation of your career in clinical research. So if that's something you want to get a taste of, just to see if you understand enough to go for an interview, just to see how much more schooling you might need to do or where your gaps in knowledge are, and to build some foundational knowledge, this is an excellent tool to be. Now, exclusively for the next 3 months, you can get a discount by using the link below. If you go into Coursera through this link, you can get 40% off. Now, this offer is only there for 3 months, so don't forget to check it out. I'm linking it down below, and just, check out what they have. At minimum, sign up and look around the courses, type in clinical research, type in data management, and see what they have to offer. Not only for just clinical research, if you're someone interested in epidemiology or data management, data analytics, they have excellent courses that can help you learn about different coding languages, different analytical tools, and more. So don't forget to check out Coursera. And that was it for today's video. I hope you guys loved it. If you did, please do subscribe to my channel and stay in touch. In the comments below, please let me know what more topics you want me to cover in upcoming videos. Now, until next time, this was the Brown Feminist. Bye.